let's say hypothetically you work with somebody once in a while and they're like, Dusty, I'm an ex IDF officer and I'm concerned about some of the things you've been posting about the war in Gaza. Can we have a sit down? How would you approach that kind of situation, and what would you say to that person?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to talk to people in a very calm, rational, meaningful manner, but I'm not going to entertain like
Oh yeah, in a very calm, just like, oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
wanna educate you on what's
yeah,
really
yeah,
happening, and
yeah,
I was there once, and
yeah.
you
I,
know,
I I'm always happy to talk to people like not on the internet, but face to face, and like
yeah,
with the
face to
ability
face.
to have non-emotional discourse about things. Because I get it. It's really tough to listen uh, when somebody has something that's so diametrically opposed to what you're saying, when it is so emotional, when lives and so many
Yeah,
atrocities have occurred. um
sure. We're not. Yeah, both sides have definitely bad parts to it for
yeah, I
sure. I
mean,
mean,
and that's the thing I always tell
supporting
people.
people is not supporting
Yeah,
terrorists.
yeah, I don't,
And being against the war is not anti-Semitic.
exactly. It's like I don't I have no love for Hamas or
Right.
any like straight up organization that uses violence as a political tool, especially on behalf of civilians. Like when they target non-combatants, that's where I'm like, you lose me. You
Right.
lose me completely. Um, but I also understand that when people have been oppressed for decades and decades and decades, they only are afforded so many opportunities and tools to fight against their oppressors. But I think that there's a balance to those things, and it's a really difficult conversation. But what I think it boils down to is like, look at where the money, like you always got to follow the money. Look where the money's coming from in Israel.
APAC.
Yeah, I mean, these motherfuckers have funded so many years of oppression, and like it just blows my mind that they're not understanding the root cause of the resistance to the
Right.
government of Israel. It's not because, I mean, I think there's like, there's history that's, it's not that far off, but it's like you can bury the hatchet on some of this stuff, because most of the people that were alive, during the Nakba are not even alive anymore. And I think that they can come to terms, but they have to understand that the progressive erosion of Palestinian lands and rights and things like that, it's their root cause of why these horrible things are happening. Doesn't justify it, but it's like, well, you want Hamas to stop existing, take away the motive for them to exist.